Hello everyone, and welcome to this very special video report from Angry Patriot Radio. I'm your host, Angry Patriot. I have a very special question that I would like to present before I really get into today's topic. When you think of a terrorist organization, what comes to mind? Well, for most of us, myself included, it's ISIS, the Taliban, Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram, Hamas, and others. But to be honest with you, Iran is one of the biggest terrorist organizations, if not the biggest terrorist organizations on the face of the planet today. Not only do they personally sanction terrorist activity, they fund it. Just as Saudi Arabia funds it. But guess what, folks? The biggest funder of terrorist activity across the world today is not Iran, is not Saudi Arabia, it's none other than the good old United States of America. That's right, folks. Just today, President Barack Hussein Obama gave the Republic of Iran $33 million. But this is not the first time that this president has done that. In fact, this has been going on for years under this current administration. And that's on top of the $400 million that he recently gave the Republic of Iran and the sanctions that he urged be removed so that the funds that were frozen can be used by the Republic of Iran. Why did this president do just that? You know, the terms of treason is doing something that undermines your country's stability and sovereignty and well-being. Well, funding a terrorist, to me, is in itself an act of treason against a country that has been fighting terrorism for well over a decade. So I asked the question, when are we going to realize that this president is not the President of the United States? In fact, he's the president of the caliphate that is trying to destroy not just America, but the Western world as we know it. And he has the audacity and the outright disrespect to us, the American people, and the citizens of the world that are being affected by these terrorist acts of ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram, the Taliban, Hamas, and others. I think it's time, folks, that this president be arrested for the treasonous acts that he has blatantly and openly committed. And I'm calling on every member of Congress right now to file charges of treason against this president and to have him forcefully removed from office and arrested on charges of high treason. Because the last time I heard, if you fund terrorists or any form of illegal activity, you need to be arrested for doing so. I guarantee you, if I were to smuggle arms into some country and I was arrested for that, what do you think would happen to me? I guarantee you, I'd be locked up in the prison, if not shot on the site for doing so. So what makes this president think that he's above the law? What makes this administration think that they are not going to be held accountable for the terroristic and treasonous acts that they are aiding and abetting and supporting in every form? If you are a member of Congress and you do not see this president's unlawful treasonous act and take action to arrest him for the treasonous acts that he has just committed again and again and again, then you are a part of the treasonous act that this president has just committed again. And you need to be arrested for aiding and abetting this president in those acts of high treason as well. America, when are we going to hold this president and his administration accountable? If this is not the straw that broke the camel's back, if we are too blind to see this president's terroristic, treasonous agenda being unfolded right before our very eyes, then we need to go and have our eyes checked. Because I see it every day. Every time this president opens his mouth, it's America is this, America is that. We need to do this, we need to do that. But everything that this president has done has been to weaken our nation, to destroy our military, to make us so weak that a street thug gang could come in and destroy us. And that's nothing against our brave men and women in uniform, because I have the highest respect, admiration, and honor for each and every one of them. And that's what makes me so angry right now. Because this president is thumbing his nose. He's slapping us in the face. He's dishonoring the brave men and women who have fought, bled, and died for this nation. I have friends that died in Afghanistan and Iraq in the military, as well as civilian contractors. And I take offense to this president and his treasonous, terroristic agenda. I want him arrested. And if you don't arrest him, then you need to be arrested as well. When are we going to stand up against this president and this administration and our federal government, who every day violate their oath of office, the Constitution, the Bill of Rights? Just right now today, in North Dakota, Native Americans are being forced off the land that their ancestors have had for centuries They're being forced off the land that their ancestors are buried on because of this administration and their treasonous, terroristic agenda. If you are a part of Congress and you do not act today to arrest this president on charges of high treason, then when Donald J. Trump takes office, and I pray to God that he does, we're coming for you, and we're going to arrest you for high treason. And we're going to trial after trial to prove these charges. And we're going to do it all within the laws of our Constitution. If we don't act today, tomorrow may be too late. God bless you. May God bless our troops. May God bless our federal veterans, patriots, Christians, and citizen brothers and sisters. And most importantly, folks, may God bless America. When are we going to wake up? Angry Patriot out.